So welcome back to my channel. Next weekend I'll be 66 on the 20th of July, and that only means one thing: I would have reached state pension age in the UK. Just can't believe I'm in my 60s, never mind reaching state pension age. But I want to take you on a fascinating story back in time to how the state pension started, from the days of the poor laws to the amount of state pension I'll be receiving. So come and join me. Before the 20th century, there was no such thing as a state pension. If you were poor, you had to rely on your local parish. Charities, guilds and trade unions helped a bit, but it was never guaranteed. Thanks to the old poor laws, which dates back to the 1300, you had to prove that it was a worthy cause. It wasn't need, it wasn't much, but you had to prove that you was really in need.
It all started in the 1300s with the poor laws, a time when getting old meant hoping your parish didn't forget you. Back in the 1300s, if you got old and couldn't work, you'd better hope your village liked you. The poor laws were your pension, if you were lucky. The first whispers of pensions came in the 1500s, like the Fund for Disabled Royal Navy Seamen in 1590. But these were exceptions, not the rule. Everything changed in 1909 when the old age pension was introduced. It was a groundbreaking moment. A state pension of 5 shillings a week, paid to those over 70. There were strings attached. You had to be of good character, a UK resident for 20 years, and your income had to be under £31 a year. It wasn't much, but it was a start. In 1925, things moved up a gear. The Widows, Orphans and Old Age Contributory Pensions Act brought in a new pension, this time funded by contributions from both workers and employers. It was more generous and kicked in at age 65, but it was mainly for lower wage workers. If you earned more than £250 a year, you didn't qualify. Then came the Beveridge Report in 1942, a blueprint for modern welfare. It inspired the 1946 National Insurance Act, which launched the basic state pension for all workers. Women could claim at 60, men at 65. It wasn't luxury, but it was a safety net. Later came the graduated pension in 1961 and then SERPs in 1978, a top-up pension based on your earnings. And if you had a private pension, you could contract out of SERPs. The 1980s brought big changes. The link between pensions and average earnings was removed, meaning pensions didn't rise as fast. In 1995, the law changed so that women's pension age would gradually rise to 65, equal with men. That was sped up in 2011, and we're now on the way to a pension age of 67 and beyond. In 2011, the triple lock was introduced, promising the state pension would rise by whichever is highest, inflation, wage growth, or 2.5%, a lifeline for many retirees. In 2016, the system got a big reset. Out went the basic pension, plus top-ups, and in came the new state pension, simpler, clearer, and based on your national insurance record. Now you need 35 years of contributions for the full amount, currently over £11,500 a year. Not a fortune, but for many it's a vital part of their retirement. But let's not pretend it's simple. You might have worked for 45 years and still get told you don't qualify for the full pension because you were contracted out or because of gaps in your record. And then there's the paperwork, online portals, verifying your ID for the third time. By the time you've figured it all out, you feel like you've earned a second pension just for surviving the system. And if you're one of those who stayed home raising kids or caring for someone, you had to fight just to be recognized. It's better now, but for a long time, that kind of work just vanished from your record like it didn't matter. Still, it's a milestone, a marker. You've crossed the line, pension age. Whether you're still working or not, there's a moment where you go, right, that's it. I've made it this far. It's not like getting a gold watch anymore. No send-off speech. You just wake up one day and get a letter saying you're old enough for the state pension. like a weird birthday card from the government. But there is a certain pride in it. You did your bit, paid in all those years, rode the ups and downs, redundancies, recessions, rising petrol prices, dodgy sandwiches at motorway services. And now it's your turn. You've earned it. Maybe it's not enough for cruises and golf clubs, but it's something, a base to build a new chapter on. Whether that means pottering about with the garden shears, doing a few shifts at the community centre, or like me, planning your next big trip with dodgy knees and a camera in your hand, it's yours.
I might not be as fast as I used to be, but getting out of the MG is like a yoga class gone wrong, and I'm still moving. So if the pension's kicked in and your air's getting thin, don't panic. There's still time. Make it count. Life is for living. And for us, South African sunshine, stories to tell, wildlife to see. And the Grim Reaper, well, he's got a long way to wait. We're off to see some elephants. Thank you for watching and keep on subscribing.
So much brighter now, and the warm light glows like fire now. All the years come up and go, all the seeds we plant, every stitch you sow, and you know I